So, do you remember Gungrave? Better question. Do you even know what Gungrave is? Well, Gungrave is a series created by Yoshihiro Naitao, creator of things like Trigun and Blood Battle Blockade. So nothing really noteworthy, but we're not here for any of that. We're here for this. All of this. But before we start playing, let's just watch the opening cutscene. This opening cutscene looks great, which is probably why they used it all in the marketing, which got me to buy it. But gameplay, however, is where it all falls short. The game mainly has you mashing R2 while the game auto-targets for you. Well, sort of. See, they give you the option to use semi-auto or full auto. Semi-auto gives you a charge shot, but you have to press R2 every time to shoot, while full auto lets you hold down the button, but you also lose the charge shot as well. Keep it on full auto, it will help you in the future part. You also get burst mode, which plants you down and lets you rapid fire in place. It's fine. It feels a little weird sometimes, but it works. Later on in level 2, you get an attack that I can only describe as a less accurate twosome time from DMC. You only get to use it when you get a combo of 50. In fact, later you can buy more skills from the shop that also activate at the 50 combo point. Grave's movement options aren't great either. His walk speed is slow, you have a dodge roll that's slow, and still lets you get hit by things that are just faster than you, which is everything. But hey, at least they let you shoot while dodging. And his jump isn't interesting either, mainly because it's just used for jumping over obstacles in the level. Well, there has to be more, right? And more there is. That metal thing on Grave's back can be used for melee attacks, which also breaks shields and bounces back rockets. So with all of that, I guess there's glory kills too? I mean, they give back shields, so it's not totally worthless, but what I do find worthless is the game's grapple hook, or at least the non-glory kill version. Pretty much what it lets you do is either pulls you towards the enemy or pull the enemy towards you, or at least not the big types at least. Also, I kind of forgot that there was a human shield as well. I never went out of my way to use it. And finally, we have supers. So there's a little white bar under your big blue bar that fills up when you shoot almost everything in the level, and when it does fill up, you get a thing called a demolition point, which can be used for supers that cost from 1 to 3 points, or just use the 1 point to get stronger bullets that can break shields. So now that we have everything to beat Gungrave, we head out to go fight our first boss and finish the first stage. Get used to B ratings. Also, in some stages, you switch characters to Bojin or Quartz. These are the best stages because you don't get to hear Quartz.
I hate taste.
Well, sometimes. Bojin barely changes the game, you just get a better dodge, and Quartz you swap mashing gun with mashing punch. This is the peak of the game, and it only happens like 3 times at most. So, Gungrave is a very boring game. The shooting isn't engaging, nothing feels impactful, the music sucks for some reason, and every 30 seconds you would hear,
Right. They're coming from all sides.
and the story, man, I couldn't tell you what was happening. I'm pretty sure you're just going around the world killing guys, but I just don't care. A cutscene plays, you walk slowly through a level and shoot, you hear,
Nice. That's the way you do it.
Another cutscene plays and the level ends. Nothing really changes. Now with all that said, the game is very easy to platinum. Like, getting the achievements for going through the game easy. The hardest one to get is just playing through the different difficulties. So, here are some tips on how to platinum Grave B.O.R.E. First off, the game is cut up into sections, so go through each level's difficulties in each section. Second, get the demo shots Death Blow, Executioner's Blood, Raging Inferno, and Death Sentence. Then work off health upgrades and everything after that. And finally, learn boss patterns. I'll be honest, I forgot about all the bosses and all of their moves. Do that, and here's what you get. Beating the game on any difficulty gives you the B.O.R.E difficulty, which you don't need to beat to platinum the game. Beating easy mode gives you guns that shoot faster. Beating normal mode gives you faster demo gauge. And beating hard gives you the PS2 model of Grave? Yeah, they just give you the PS2 model from the opening cutscene from the first game. I think they just remade the entire first Grave game. I mean, look at the skull. It's the same skull. Grave B.O.R.E. Don't play it.